We're on Ire today. Alright, welcome back to another Age of Mythology 1v1 on Ire. On the right side of the map, playing as blue, is Toxic Owl. Let's see how toxic he'll be in this game. On the other side, just over the hill, is a Norse player named... Oh man. Yo Castil Branco? Close enough. I don't know. Why did he build another ox cart? Oh, for the trees maybe? Looks like it. Probably what it is. Let's take a look at some of them at the map here. So they're separated by a huge mountain, preventing any sort of early game raids. And the players can wall off their sides of the map if they wanted to. Very interesting. Two doors for the Norse. We have not seen him expand a great hunt yet. He just did it. He expanded these zebras. Now there's more zebras. Hooray! I imagine it's one of the first things you want to do, but it's fine. Zeus has 6 on food. A very efficient granary. He wants it to cover both the berries and the chickens. He's kept 1 on gold. I don't see any on lumber yet. Thus the need for the efficient granary. But how's he going to build houses? He's going to get housed soon. You got to have at least 1 villager on wood. Otherwise you're going to get housed. My dude. Chicken's going down fast. He's moving them over to berries. They might drop that food if it's a different kind of food. Nope, they keep it. I think that's an Age of Empires 2 thing. Blue's starting to scout the enemy base. Let's see what he sees. Finds the town center. Sees a gold mine. Uh-oh. He's not microing it. Finds the food. He's just looking all around Blue's base. Uh-oh, the scout sees the temple. Probably want to keep scouting with it. That way you can find enemy town centers in case you need to scout them out later. Zeus player going heavy on gold now. Why would you build a house next to your town center? Finally, H2 hits for the Zeus player. Just a few seconds before we hit H2 for the Norse player. We got a Valkyrie coming out. Will he harass with it? That's the question. Minotaur's on defense. Valkyrie going out. Using 1 berserk as well. Let's see what these do. Oh, they managed to take out a villager. Well done. Berserker Valkyrie combo. Minotaur chasing. Some action going on. Minotaur flipping the Berserker. There's a Herser here. Many Hersers. Ooh, Zeus zaps the Valkyrie. Doesn't want to see any healing coming from the blue player, or from the red. But these Hersers are moving in. Ooh, red's going to take this town center. Protects the Minotaur with the town center. We have a restoration spell for some reason. Used it to keep the Minotaur with more health. What? Just the Minotaur though? This is a crazy use of restoration. Red's moving in. He wants to take this town center. Just wait until he has the resources to do it. Why is my cursor a hammer? I can't change it. Oh, change the berries now. Mining. Yes, I can keep it as a sword. Red was scouting a little bit with his bird earlier, but it got killed. Let's see what he sees. Bird's healing up. Red's getting pretty close to housing himself. Building raiding cavalry. These guys do not do a lot of damage. 8 is not a lot of damage. Whoops. I hit the slow-mo button by accident. Wow, well I wasn't looking at blue. He built a wall. Neither player is really going for the relics. Increases house hit points. That could be useful. A group of monkeys. Buildings for built faster. And ranged soldiers increase range. It's not bad. Kind of mediocre relics. Red's starting up his second TC here. And is building walls and structures in such a way to discourage attacking the front. Now if he blocks this off, they have to come this way, which is what he wants. Interesting. Red is keeping blue off of a second town center. While he takes one of his own in the forward position. I've seen good Norse players do this. This is very aggressive. It's aggressive expansion. It's aggressive militarily. Very strong. He might as well take blue's other town center over here. If he really wanted to. He could send a couple villagers over here and take this town center. Got a couple gatherers on gold here. But this is great for him. The longer this goes, the better. He's just going to keep making out booming blue, keeping blue within these resources. He's going to run out of gold eventually. He's only got 900 left in there. Will he build a military with it, or will he try to age up to age 3? Blue attacking now. Sees red taking his resources. Doesn't want that happening anymore. So he knocks red off of the gold. Red continues to build up. He knows he doesn't have to get anything with his raiding cavalry. He can keep them here, preventing red from taking that, or blue from taking that other town center. But he's pushing out. He's actually protecting an investment. He's going to try to build this town center. See if he can sneak it. He doesn't know that red knows about it already. Tries to take out the bird, but the cavalry were already here. Will they be able to take out? Oh wow, the Minotaurs just, wow. And the Minotaurs and Hoplites taking out the cavalry really efficiently. Blue is taking control of this part of the map. He now has a second town center on the way. What will this pressure red to do? Maybe he could start an early attack? The earlier he does, the better, because red still doesn't have a boom going. But red's been booming for a long time, so maybe he has nothing to worry about. Still sees it as him be able to win in the long game, possibly. Red getting all kinds of upgrades, building lots of units. He has the gold for it. It's just missing the food. But is he saving his wood for farms or production? He's pumping out units. He's ready for a fight. Here it is. Blue running his Toxotes out. Blue's army is crushed. Red with a good mix of units. Hersers, raiding cavalry, and throwing axemen. He's going to take out the second TC first. He could just go for the heart. He can start taking out these productions, this tower, the town center. This is an easy target, though. Starts doing some eco damage into the wood line. Blue building Toxotes in his wall as his advantage. I don't know how long that'll work. Hersers continue attacking the town center. Red decides to back off and destroy the town center before moving on. it's gone. You know, not a huge investment from blue. Maybe like 350, right? That's how much a town center costs. 700 resources that could have been put into something else, but oh yeah, red's taking this town center now. This will completely nullify the blue's ability to boom. Blue building a market, maybe looking to buy some resources. Or sell, actually. Starts selling wood. He's got a decent chunk of food now. Is he gonna buy, or wood, gold? Is he gonna buy food though? That would be a terrible investment. So he doesn't buy food. Okay, he sees the hell fort going up. I don't know why you'd invest over here. He sells this one. But blue is down to 70 population. So what can he really do against blue? Red's 200. Red's already maxed out. He's ready to fight now. Manticore doing wonders. But the Hersers are here and they're going to start doing some real damage to them. We also got some Jarls coming out to also do lots of damage to the myth units. Starts backing out his military. Doesn't think he can end it with that. Waiting for more units to come in, but he's already population capped. He should keep the pressure on. Okay, so he's got to figure out his economy, right? He's got to balance this because he has way too much on gold. Although it is good to have lots of gold, right? Better to have it than not need it. But his food, he needs some of his... Oh my god, he's got so many gatherers on gold that he could just turn this into food. Take this TC, put farms around it. Put farms around... Okay, he's putting farms around over here. So he's figuring out how to balance his economy. Because he's at max population, so everything he has up here floating is just waste. It could be military. Speaking of which, here comes a full-size army from red. He's taking out a wall. He's using portable ramps to take very light piercing damage. He's using them to create a way for his units to barge in. Go straight for the TC with them. Okay. I mean, he was doing great. He already had him in there. Now they're just taking damage, but it doesn't matter. Red will be able to come in at some point. Are you going to engage with all your army, dude, or what? Your army's already engaged. You need to either go in or you're just wasting an army. Anyways, but he has the population, right? He's building tons of Hersers and Jarls, Huskarls. That's it. There's nothing left. Yeah, blue just had this. This was his entire base. Red just has showing a good example of what you got to do to keep ahead of the game. You can keep pressure on your opponent. You can expand onto their area. That's very strong for Norse. You can take their land. It makes it so then you're gathering their resources instead of your own for later, if they do manage to take that land back. Red the entire time was up ahead of blue. You can tell by the graph. Blue very poorly uses god powers, I'd say. I mean, Bolt, what can you do with Bolt? But Restoration, he wasted it on his one Minotaur. Terrible. Terrible. Blue showed a good example of what not to do. You can't just bunker in. You got to build something to get out. Red taking all the resources, of course he is. Had largest army. even teched up a little bit faster. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and have a great day.